Hello, beautiful people, those who see the recording after. Before everybody starts coming in, we're gonna do a collective reading. See what the energy is today. Sorry, you guys, my eyes are like crying. I think it's allergies. The nice weather came back. Perhaps the music is a bit too loud. There we go. Better, hey? Okay, let's see. What do we have today? What does Spirit want to tell us? What do we need to know? We have the Six of Wands. This is about victory. All right, that's good. What else do you want to tell us? Ooh, victory over... Oh my goodness, the Five of Swords and death. It's almost like somebody tried to, you know, like sneak in some... Like, I hope it's not death magic. My goodness, I'm not. But, and you know what I really think it is? Somebody... One, you know, like upped their frequency. Yeah, one of you guys, whoever this is for, and there was a plan. It's almost like something nasty tried to stop you, you know, the Five of Swords. Yeah, but you just went through a death and rebirth and pretty much like Houdini'd your way out of there. Yeah, left them behind. Yeah, because you learned the lessons. What is the lesson here, Spirit? Hi, bestie. Hi, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Nice to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm just doing a little collective. Yeah, the star. Okay, so there was a your frequency went higher. Like, again, whoever this is for, it's a collective. So your frequency, you upped your frequency, and now you're going straight into the star energy. So when we're in the star energy, you know, we are pretty much working our talents. You know, it's like the star is basically that thing that you have that nobody else can possess, right? Like those things that we're good at, that it's almost kind of like a miracle, you know. We never really even had to be like thought about it, right? It's literally like buried deep in your soul. But to activate it, you do need to go through some crap. And the Spirit is not talking about whatever happened in the past, but it's talking about your victory, and then about you know, some lower vibrational entities that like try to stop you, probably through people or whatever the case was. But yeah, that's there's like a death and rebirth on that energy. Okay, so you left it behind. Yeah, so now you're going into the star energy. That's a perfect position to, you know, start working, being part of the new world. Yeah, the Magician. Okay, so this was a lot of willpower and a lot of it's almost like, you know, like cunning, you know, like street smart, you know, in the spiritual scene. Yeah, probably had help from the ancestors as well. Okay, what else do you want to tell us about the star energy, Spirit? Okay, so somebody got out of an Eight of Swords energy. Okay, so that's self-imposed mental limitations, you know, thinking constructs that kind of had us like all boxed in, so we cannot, because the star energy, it's a very freedom oriented energy. Okay, you need to be free. Yeah, to be successful at the Chariot in the star energy, you cannot be under any kind of binding, right? Which is the Eight of Swords. You guys, we're gonna do some readings and questions in just a minute. I'm just gonna finish this collective. Yeah, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so we got out of this self-imposed mental prison, or the spiritual prison, whoever, you know, the enemy or whatever you want to call it was here at the Five of Swords, right? Trying to cause a lot of mental delays and, you know, just it was an attack on the mind more than anything. Yeah, but we won. We're out of it. And yeah, so we got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, so now we have a new road. So somebody's free here. Yeah, there's celebration. The spirits are celebrating at the Ten of Cups as well. And we have the King of Swords. This is mental growth. Okay, so we were successful in controlling our own mind, or not allowing the mind to control us. Yeah, and we put the Ten of Swords, that's done, and we are free. Okay, excellent. What's at the bottom of the deck here? the Knight of Wands. Okay, so we're going through the portals. Nothing can stop us now. We're in movement. Yeah, and there's alignment coming up. Okay, excellent. Any last words you want to put on this, Spirit? Let's do an oracle and let's see what the advice is here, or you know what to keep in mind. Oh my god, bestie, you're so sweet. Oh my god, hang on, I'm gonna take a look in just a second. Yeah, fairy tale. Okay, so now we're writing our own story. Okay, yeah, and in light. Okay, so this is a story that's being written in light, which is a very, very high frequency. Yeah, and there's balance and prosperity coming up as well. Yeah, this is pure evolution. So now basically Spirit is asking us to imagine what we want to do, because we will be able to embody it to the nature. Okay, yeah, and rejoice. Our spirit, I saw that at the Ten of Cups. The spirits are rejoicing. We're surrounded by positivity, and that's a great place to manifest from. Yeah, we kept the faith, brought us clarity. Yeah, they see whoever is embodying this energy, ether sea was radiant and definitely in a position to create. Yeah, and family, you know, like this is calling the soul tribe in. Okay, good. All right, you guys, let's see. Bestie, I just wanted to thank you because the reading you did was on point, and I finally moved on from my ex and trying to be a better person. Thank you so much. Oh my god, that was a pleasure, bestie. Like, seriously, you could not give me better news. You could not say something more beautiful to me than that. I am so glad you're good and you're on track. That's exactly what it's at. Hi, Benita. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Carrie Ann. Yes, I am well. I am in Canada, just different. Okay, and Bake 215, you want a reading? Okay. Hi, Celine. Okay, that's it. I caught up. Carrie Ann would love to know if Anne has moved on or does he hope to reconcile. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Benita, you want a reading as well? Okay, let's do a couple of those. All right, so let's start with. Okay, somebody wanted to know. Okay, for Carrie Ann. Spirit, are you here? Okay. Carrie Ann wants to know if Anne has moved on. I don't think he has moved on, but should she leave him behind? Yeah, he hasn't necessarily moved on, but I don't know, maybe he's not in a position to move on too much. Yeah, but I think your spirits want you to leave him behind either way. Benita, do you have any specific questions or? You're welcome, Carrie Ann. That's a pleasure. All right, you guys. Well, you know what? Let's do the same thing as last time. Let's start a little list here. So, Benita, I'm gonna add you to the list here. Bake 215, are you still here, or does Sean's mom, Rima, suspect that Sean likes me? Okay, I got it. Okay, so Benita. Okay, let's see what his mom thinks about you and the situation. Yeah, we're gonna pull the tarot on that. Probably our best bet. Okay, let's see. Man, them allergies, I swear to God, my eyes are like so messed up. I should have probably taken something. Okay, let's see if his mom knows about you. Benita spirits, you guys here? Does Sean's mom know about Benita? Okay, so they're saying yes. Does she have an opinion that we may know? Okay, yeah, she definitely has an opinion. Okay, and they want to tell us, so it must be important. Okay, what does she think about Benita? Okay, 2 of Wands. So she hopes you're part of the future for sure. You know, she cannot count on it yet, but it's almost like she sees Sean being at the, you know, at the doorway. So she's like, well, I hope. But I think, Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, because he definitely sees you as a possibility. Like, I mean, the two of us, this is a possibility to kind of, like be part of someone's future. Okay, that almost came out, but it didn't. Okay, Six of Pentacles, she doesn't, she's not sure if Sean can actually, like, return, the good energy you would put into a relationship. So, yeah, the Queen of Cups, she sees you as a good partner and, a potentially good mother as well. The Queen of Cups, it's somebody that's empathetic and only opens his mouth and says something. Oh, he will. Yeah, yeah, I think he will. Yeah. So yeah, no, she definitely sees you as a good contender. Like, yeah, she's rooting for you. That's for sure. Yeah, but at the same time, she feels a little bit left out. Maybe Shani's not too close to her, or maybe, she almost kind of says, it's kind of like his thing. Like, I cannot intervene. But yeah, there's definitely hope that he will go for it. Yeah, and she also thinks that you're a little bit like maybe not open to the possibility as well. So yeah, they definitely talked about it because if I remember correctly, Shanta the same. They are a little bit kind of closed off. He cannot get through. You're protected and protective, and you know all that. So yeah, she seems to have the same opinion. Yeah, and the King of Pentacles, she knows that her son would be very, very stable, like, kind of embody his best self if he was with you. So she trusts you. She just doesn't know if you're gonna go for it. She's like, I can't really guess. I don't know. Like, she doesn't seem to be too open to it. Yeah, but she does hope there will be a change of fortune there, the Wheel of Fortune here. And she's trying to kind of like take the emotional leadership on it. Hello, Mimosa. Hi, Allison. How are you? Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. He's Capricorn with the king, yeah, with the King of Pentacles, yeah, very stable. Yeah, and it could be something with achieving as well, like I am getting that energy, like it would help him achieve, or he needs to achieve more before he goes there. But it's something to do. Yeah, with the world, she thinks you're gonna be here, like lasting. So she looks at it, is like, okay, if they actually got together, like this relationship would last. Yeah, yeah, I'll look at your parents too. Yeah, see, because yeah, it's something to do. There is a little bit of a sadness there. It's almost like, yeah, she doesn't know. See, like she just doesn't know how you feel about it. That's what it is. Yeah, let's see what advice she's giving him, and then we're gonna look to see what your parents feel about it. Hi, Pottery. Yes, Mimosa, I'm gonna put you on the list. Okay, let's see. I know, I'm so happy to see you too, Allison. I found you like on everything. I was like, oh my god, thank god. I've been so worried about you. Yeah, I was like, man, but at the same time, I was like so proud of you because you wouldn't answer my messages from the new account. So I'm like, yeah, she thinks I'm a scammer. That's my girl. Like, I was so proud of it. I'm like, yeah, you can get through. Like you can get through to Allison. Now you gotta be the real deal. And then that's when, like, a few days ago, it crossed my head. I'm like, I can get like someone else to message her from their actual account. And then that's when I found you. Oh my god. Okay, Pottery, thank you for stopping by. You're amazing, always. I'll catch you tonight then, okay? I'm gonna go on TikTok tonight for a live, so I'll catch you there. Okay, let's see what. Oh my goodness, see, so that's the advice, Benita. That's the advice she gives him, is like the time will come, like this will change, right? Because she saw that this is like her hope. Kind of being like, okay, just kind of do the right thing, do the right thing, and sooner or later the time will come when she'll have to like choose you or not, right? So I think she's trying to get him ready for that time. Yeah, the Hierophant, see, like, she's talking something to him about maybe, like marriage. Maybe she feels like he's not time for him to like marry yet, or maybe not time for you to marry yet. But he's like, yeah, there will be time when, like people will be like, okay, like you guys will want to like have someone and whatever. And she hopes like when that time comes, you pick him and he picks you. Oh my God, the dreams really are, that must mean something. Well, you know what, Pattery, if you're going back to sleep, yeah, come back on TikTok tonight and we'll take a look to see what that's about, okay? Yeah, so yeah, she feels like at one point, there will be a time, and then it's almost like I feel like she's telling him, ask her, like, if she wants to marry you, and that will be your way out. That's how we're gonna, kind of like go through the doorway into this, abundant future with each other. Yeah, the sun. That's when we're gonna know. So it's almost like she doesn't want to hope and get heartbroken about it. But yeah, she knows the time will come when this will have to be dealt with. So I don't know. I feel like people look at you guys. Yeah, judgment. The time will come. So I don't know. I feel like people look at you guys as like potential partners. Like a lot of the people like maybe around you. Yeah, everybody's like, oh, these two will end up together like one day. Yeah, but let's see how your parents feel about it. Okay, so she's giving them good advice, He's like, you don't take this lightly. This is a hard, heavy decision, okay? And it has to last until the end of your life, kind of thing. So, take your time and make sure you want it and you don't mess it up and you don't, you know. Okay, how do Benita's parents feel about Sean's spirit? Ooh, boy, they're stressed. Why are they so stressed out about it? Oh, okay, I'm not getting that like light and kind of hopeful like energy now one bit. Oh man, oh no, no. I don't think your parents are okay with it. Yeah, they are. They're like the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Wands. These are heavy energies to deal with. Like this is basically like stress and being burdened like very heavily. Like like a lot. Oh, they are worried about anybody coming your way. Oh, they don't know it. Yeah, because they're worried about anybody coming your way. Oh my. Okay, so they are already, I don't know, I feel like your parents have been stressing for a long time about when the time comes for you to kind of start looking for a partner. Yeah, they are so burdened. They are, oh man, they are not approaching this from the right angle, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're like worried about like seriously like anybody. Like this Knight of Cups is not giving me a specific person kind of energy. It's just giving me like anybody kind of coming towards you. Like it's almost like they know the time is coming and they're like, oh my God. It's almost like a cord that's being pulled and pulled and they're like eventually it's gonna break. It has to break. And yeah, they are not looking forward to it. Okay, let's see what the problem is. Maybe you can help them, kind of like reassure them because this is a hard energy to live in. Like seriously hard. Yeah, judgment. See, they will have to awaken to this. Yeah, so it's almost like at one point, the divine will put something in their path, and then, they're gonna have to like look at it and really, kind of digest the whole like idea, of you getting married and like moving to your own house and, kind of becoming an adult and a person unto your own. Yeah, so the time is coming, and yeah, if they don't loosen up when it comes to this, like the divine will start like trying them, it will almost like force them, to deal with this because you cannot live, man, in the Knight of Swords and Ten of Wands. That's a hard energy. By the way, you guys, I have a list open. I'm gonna do free readings for you guys today, so if anybody wants to go on the list, let me know. You do have to be a subscriber though. Yeah, we can do yes and no questions as well. Okay, let's see. How can we deal with this? What is it that we can do? Okay, King of Swords. So they're saying, be really mentally like mature and stable about it. Like don't give into the drama. Don't give into their stress. It's almost like your spirits are asking you to kind of be the leader here because honestly, it's almost like they cannot handle the idea of you, going into your own family, like finding your person. They're probably worried for your well-being, obviously. Okay, Vicky, I will put you down on the list. Yeah, so it's something they need to deal with. This is some almost like some chains, some like limitations that they're gonna have to break through this. Yeah, and they have to start small. Divine is saying, you're welcome, Vicky. The divine is saying, it's an energy you cannot kind of like exist in. So yeah, like kind of like it's getting closer and closer to the time where they will have to really look at themselves and why they think that way. Okay, Sana, sounds good. Yes, I am. Thank you. Okay. Wow. Okay, so yeah, your spirits here are saying, you're gonna have to to take the lead when it comes to this. Okay, so you're really gonna have to realize that at the mental level, I know this is harsh to, to kind of even like look at, but at the mental level, you truly are the leader in this because they are like too worried. They cannot think straight. You're welcome, Santa. Yeah, the Knight of Swords, because you're gonna have to be the one that speaks this into existence. So yeah, man, it's hard when a child has to actually like take the control in the house because the parents are like almost not equipped to deal with so much stress. Yeah. Yeah, but look, they're saying you're the empress. You truly are the leader. You probably don't look at it in your family, but at soul level, you are the leader there. Yeah, I know it's probably something very hard to, kind of wrap your mind around. But yeah, no, you're the leader, King of Wands. They are insisting you are spiritually, energetically, you are the leader in the family, in your bloodline. Yeah, because you can keep your mind at peace. They cannot. So that's why they are asking you to be in this King of Swords because you know how to bring your mind to peace. They don't. They yeah, it's almost like their soul doesn't hasn't yet learned the lessons. And with the judgment here, there's gonna be like a almost like a judgment on that, but not like in the bad sense, like they're getting karma or whatever, but they have accumulated karma for allowing their mind to like run around them. Yes, of course, Allison. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna put you down on the list. Yeah. So wow, yeah, this is harsh, but like I mean, man, yeah, you're made of beautiful stuff. That's why. Yeah, don't panic. Don't panic. They are gonna help you. They're gonna give you all the understanding. At the Ace of Cups, it's almost like they are assigning guides that will teach you how to navigate this harsh energy. Yeah. Yeah, because it's an energy of death and rebirth, okay? So that's really hard. And I think your parents are not, maybe very versed. That like they kind of seem the kind of people that is like, they were taught something and then they stick to it like religiously. Right, Mimosa? Oh my God, that's funny. Yeah, don't worry. Everything will be done as planned. Yeah, and the Three of Pentacles Spirit says here, you've put in the work and now you're gonna have to like, kind of put in the work to assert your mental power in this. Yeah, and that's gonna close the big cycle for everybody, so you're gonna help them a lot. Yeah, I know it's hard, like sometimes like when I have to tell people stuff like this, like sometimes they even kind of like get mad. It's like, what? No, my parents are the best. It's like, no, I'm not saying they're not the best. They are, but you have different skills. Yeah, right now, like they would feel terrible about anybody approaching you. They couldn't handle it. Like literally at this point, they could not freaking handle it. Yeah, let's see. What if you approach right now? Yeah, no, that would go down. Like not in a good way. Yeah, you're gonna have to step into that leadership with the Empress. Yes, Daniel. I hope I got that correctly. Yes. Definitely, I got you. Don't worry, I'm gonna put you down. Yeah, so if he was to do it right now, you would have to step into this divine feminine. Okay, and don't be confused by the fact that she's an empress, not an emperor. She's still a leader. Yeah. Correct? Okay, sounds good. Yeah, see, because they're burdened with your freedom. Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit of fuckery there, I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, when it comes to that, I don't have the best news. Yeah, I don't have the best news, like, like as with Sean and whatever, but yeah, they're gonna teach you. Yeah, they're gonna teach you what to speak because you're gonna have to speak rules into existence. And this is probably scaring the living bananas out of you, but again, look, they give us the King of Wands with the Empress, like I cannot even right now. Yeah, so, yeah, you're gonna have to step into your leadership position. Yeah, because you're strong. Look at that Nine of Wands. Everybody is seeing you as the Nine of Wands. Yeah, wow. Let's see if they like him. Like it's almost like they cannot even like bear to think about whether they like them or not. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever been like so worried of something that is like you can't even like think and solve the problem? It's almost like your capacity to like judge things like it just drops because you're like you literally cannot touch it. It's too much for them. Like it's almost like they feel like they're gonna go into shock when this happens. But let's see, maybe if we push it far enough, we're gonna get at least a seed of information or something. Okay, so they do see him. It is a go. It is a go. Like it came up in the reverse, but it's still there, like it's still there. Yeah, but they're not interested. Look at this. They're like, yeah, yeah, that's good. That's gonna be successful. Okay, we know. But then when the angel or whatever spirit comes to talk to them, they're like, we don't care. We're still super freaking sad. We're on earth instead of being in water in good feelings. Oh, okay. So maybe, yeah, maybe that could be that. But they seem to be worried specifically about somebody offering you love. Well, because they know relationships are, yeah, and again, he's telling us that that's gonna change. There's a wake up call on that. Yeah, and they're gonna have to like literally like start really small, like baby steps. Yeah, see, because it's low vibration, that Five of Cups, man, like it just like brings them down so much. Are they worried that you're gonna get hurt, or are they worried for losing you? Hang on, man. Since we touched this, let me see. Let's pull up the big guns here, because honestly, we need to figure this out. Yeah, that's how he feels. He's like they cannot even bear to like even consider it. Like they're so scared. And I'm not getting one or the other. I'm getting both of them. Wow. Okay. So what's the problem here? Is it like control, or is it fear of Benita getting hurt? Like what exactly is it? Temperance, there's no balance in the energy. Okay, so let's dig a little bit deeper. They are not making this easy for us to understand, but it's trauma, and it's never easy. Deceit and obsession, yeah. So they are worried that somebody's gonna lie to you and you're gonna end up like obsessed with them. So there's gonna be a heartbreak, right? Because it's almost kind of like that bad guy, kind of like what is that archetype, right? So it's like you have a good girl, she's amazing, she's smart, she's beautiful, you've put everything into her for years, and then she grows up, and now somebody's about to lie to her. She's gonna like fall for them. She's gonna get a broken heart, and you would do like anything to avoid that, like literally anything, right? And the divine is coming in and he's like, no, we cannot do anything. Those are her experiences and she needs to live them, right? So your parents are like, no, like over my dead body, like that's not gonna happen. Nobody will bring her suffering. Yeah, they do. They are so worried. Yeah, illusion, see, because they are gonna think that somebody will lie to you, will sell you an illusion, and you're gonna fall for it and become obsessed with it. And then it's gonna keep you in like a depression, like apathy, kind of constant, autumn kind of like season, late autumn. Yeah, resistance, because you're not gonna be able to resist because you're gonna become somewhat like dependent on them, which tells me they are probably in a relationship of codependency, because that's why they judge relationships this way. Yeah, that's exactly it. So they are in a relationship of codependency, and I mean it works for them, whatever is not ideal. But when the kid grows up, because they trust each other, so they feel like it's fine, but they don't trust whoever is gonna come in. Yeah, man, they need to do the work here. They got a lot. Yeah, with attachment, they think relationships, people get like too attached, and they cannot even conceive of a relationship where people actually have freedom, you know? Yeah. Yeah, they just feel like, it's a question of like pride in relationships, and who is actually like, the boss, and the other person needs to listen, and like that kind of stuff. Yeah, so they need to fix that. See, that's how it comes up, when we don't deal with stuff. Like even if it's not in our own life, when our own relationship is gonna be with the kids or something. Oof, okay, but you're gonna have to take control there, Benita. I know it's a hard job. Man, I know, and I feel for you, sister, but it's on you. I can tell you that much. Okay, let's see. Will this boy come towards her? Yeah, he's ending some trauma. Look at this, Ten of Swords and trauma. Yeah, he's I don't know, maybe he was like betrayed before, or somebody like lied to him. Because they see, like, your parents are scared of the exact same thing that Sean has been through. That is so funny. Like they are literally worried that somebody's gonna like lie to you and you're gonna be hurt. And I feel like that's exactly what happened to Sean in the past, one way or another. Whether it was a serious relationship or just kind of, like holding hands in daycare kind of relationship. But either way, he's dealing with it. Unlike your parents, they are actually dealing with it. Yeah, because that's what I got, like trauma and illusion, yeah, and judgments and like everything. But it brought him closer, when he was cheated on. It seriously, like, it just kind of like helped him like level up his energy. Because he's dealing with the trauma. He's actually looking at it. And yeah, he's kind of like at the end of it too. So yeah, I feel like he's getting somewhere. Yeah, what happened to my cards? Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, so is he gonna come forward like anytime soon, or yeah, they are gonna keep you updated on his journey. I can see, like, they're kind of telling us like little details. Normally, when they don't want to keep you updated on their journey, they just kind of give you the big picture, or they say you don't need to know or whatever. But yeah, they are giving you like the details and stuff. So yeah, there's a story being built here. Yeah, it's that illusion. Okay, so he's dealing with something like breaking through some kind of an illusion. Look, Seven of Cups, it's illusion. Bottom of the deck, illusion. I can't even make it out. Yeah, and there's judgment. So I think he's just kind of getting over the pain of that last relationship, to be honest. Yeah, it seems to match up here, the energy. Wow, okay, so, we're gonna keep on checking on him, Benita, and kind of like see his journey. But they're telling us that there's movement forward, okay? So they're kind of like getting it ready. Thank you, Sana. That is so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, yellow, it's a beautiful, positive color, and I love it. Hi, Sky Blue. That's a wonderful username. Yeah, but let me know if there's you're welcome, Benita. Yeah, if there's anything else, let me know, okay? Otherwise, we're gonna move on to Mimosa if you are still here. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna do some free readings for you guys today for subscribers. So I'm gonna take, let me be like one more person. If anybody wants one, let me know. I'll put you down on the list here. Sana, you are, so Mimosa, Vicky, and then it's you. Yeah, but I don't know if Mimosa's still here. I don't think she is. So let's move on to Vicky. Vicky, are you here? Sky Blue, you wanna go? Okay, I'll put you on the list. Yeah, you guys don't forget to subscribe when I'm doing these readings for you, and even otherwise. Okay, Mimosa, you are perfect. How can I help you today? Okay, I got you. Okay, sounds good, Vicky. Mimosa showed up. So yeah, let's stick to the list here, and we're gonna go through them. You're welcome, Mimosa. My pleasure. No worries at all, you guys. None. All right, let's see what's going on at your job. Ooh, Ten of Swords. There's an ending there. Five of Pentacles. Somebody being left out in the cold. Not good. Yes, Allison. Yeah, you are after Sana. Yeah. So Mimosa, Vicky, Sana, and Allison, and then Daniel and Sky Blue. Is my Aquaman gonna call me? Okay, let's see. Mimosa spirits, are you guys here? Okay. Will the Aquaman call? Yes. Will it be soon? Yeah, they're saying he's gonna call soon. Okay, so let's see what's going on with your job. You're welcome. Yeah, the job is no good. Okay, we got Obsession, the King of Pentacles. So I think they're saying you need to almost kind of like let go of the worry for money, because it's more than that, and there's no even exchange here. So I don't know, they could be saying something like, like you need to go somewhere else, and you're like, yeah, but I don't want to be without a job, like, how am I gonna like survive, or maybe something like that. And then your spirits come back and they're saying there's no even exchange. You give them too much and they give you too little. So for us to fix the situation, you need to leave that. Don't worry about the money. We'll get you through, and then you need to move on to the next place, kind of energy. Yeah, because you're resisting, so they're trying to get you to end that place, your relationship with your workplace, and, obviously, like, move on, and they're like, you are resisting because you're like, kind of, they're calling it obsession, but, like, I'm not saying you're obsessed, but, preoccupation. Yeah, so they are like, yeah, you need to let go of that, because that preoccupation, it's almost like there are like chains that are binding you and keeping you down, right? So they're like, we cannot give everything for security, like, because they really look at us like, the reason the earth has gotten to the point it is because we're like so obsessed with survival, right? So that's when you hear like those, like, oh, you're in survival mode, you cannot manifest, because you need to be in that kind of like, it's okay, it's gonna be cool, it's gonna be cool, but it's a very hard fear to be like a man. I get it, I get it. Yeah, because we need to, they want you attracted that workplace, because it's kind of like an opposite energy, you know what I mean? So it's almost like you attracted them, you see how they are, and now you're like, oh my god, I'm never gonna be like that. Like, that is so low for people to act like that. I know for sure I am not that, right? So now you've learned kind of like who you are and stuff. So now spirit is like, we need to move on to people that are in places that are like us. Okay, so now you know who you are, you're beautiful, you're a fighter, you're a winner, you work closely with spirit, you're favored, and it just doesn't make sense for you to be that anymore, right? So they're kind of saying, leave this place, and then the next one you attract, it's more one that's gonna, like, help you. Yeah, see, it's in your destiny. It's in your destiny. And they are also saying there's something that's very envious, someone that's very envious of you, that is kind of like, adding to the problem here, and kind of like adding to this preoccupation with, like, just surviving. Yeah, but there's a justice call too. Look, yeah, so you have a future here. You have a future. We need to end this behavior here, because yeah, you're putting in too much, and you're not getting anything in return. So that's a waste of energy, right? It's like your energy is like leaking, like they are like sucking up your energy, because normally we should be in relationships with people and places that, like, we put in, they put in, and then it's nice. It's like a sacred exchange is called. Right, but yeah, this place is like far from that, like not even freaking close. So we need to move away from it for sure. Yeah, and they keep you in isolation as well. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Because there's envy there. Yeah, there's envy because you're stepping into your destiny, and what was meant for you. And it's like these people, even though maybe they don't realize that's what it is, it's like their subconscious gets like so freaking triggered, and they're like, well, why do you get to do it and I don't? Yeah, the desire. See, their desire like kicks in, and they're like, well, what? Like, why should she do it? So in their like sick mind, it's almost like they're like, oh, if I stop her, then I can do it. Like, I mean, it's just delusional, these are just attachment, like freaking like demons, honestly. You're welcome, Mimosa. But yeah, let me know if there's anything else you would like to know, or if I can help you with anything or clarify anything. Ro, we have a little list here. If you are going to be around for another little while, just the Aquaman. Are you guys together, or? Yeah, so let me know, Ro, if you want to go on the list, okay? You're welcome. It's a pleasure. Okay, so let's see. Nine of Cups. Okay, so it's a matter of like self-love, something with feeling good. Oh, you guys. Oh, okay. You guys are not together. 10 of Wands. Okay, so Spirit says when it comes to this person, is like, don't worry, like whether they will come and stuff. Don't let it burden you. Right now, your only burden should be like feeling good and okay. So they are saying, at this point, all you need to worry about is feeling good, like raising that vibration, because that's what's gonna call him in, right? Because if you start worrying about him, and it's like too much right now, because you're closing a bunch of stuff. The Ten of Swords, you're like, putting an end to a lot of like situations from the past. You're like literally going into a new world, in a new cycle with a lot of things, right? So Spirit is like, right now, just like focus on your vibration, keep it high, make sure you find that happiness that you can tap into every day. Right, so it doesn't have to be like crazy excitement, but just feeling at peace, feeling right, like feeling that like life makes sense, or the things that don't make sense, you're gonna, just know, like inside, that you're gonna find the answers. Yeah. So yeah, they're pretty much saying, yeah, invest your energy into yourself right now, and you will definitely come. You are very welcome, Mimosa. It's a pleasure every time. That's all for today. Okay, you guys, if Mimosa is done, we are going to move on to Vicky. Hi. Will you ask what messages my guides have for me? I'm struggling with them through my spirit box, which is the only way I talk to them. Okay, sounds good, Vicky. I gotcha. Those are very, very good questions. You know what? I've never used the spirit box. Do they work quite well? I mean, if you're able to communicate with them, yeah, that's definitely a good way. Any way really works. Okay, let's get the ancestors deck. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Okay. Ro, you wanna go on the list? Okay, make sure you're a subscriber, okay? And I'm gonna put you down on the list. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Okay, Vicky Spirits. What messages do you guys have? What does Vicky need to know? Oh, really? Yeah, I haven't even heard of him. Yeah, I'll definitely check him out. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What are the messages? Soar, look at you. You're doing good. Yeah, so they want you to like be your highest self, and they're like, you're in a position right now, you're free. So you're in a position where you don't need to hover, like, just above ground level is like you can go. So go as high as you go, as you can get. It's like a go ahead to go as high as you possibly can. Okay, so this is definitely a good period of your life. Oh, okay, because you know what? They want you to get above anything that's causing you grief, or anything that's influencing you in a negative way. So they're like, right now at this time, you do have some energies that are like trying to like kind of hold you back, and they're like, no, like go high, go, because they cannot catch you if you go high enough. Even there's like lower vibrational entities, they can affect us, but if our vibration is high, they cannot get to us. Right? So yeah, they're like, soar is more important than ever. Yeah, there's something to do with nighttime and routine. So maybe the way you, maybe your sleep. They want me to sit down, but after all the negativity, they want you to sit down. Oh, okay, because the way it's looking to me, they like actually, or are you talking about like vibrationally, or? Yeah, because what I'm seeing here is like, like go high, like soar, like go like the highest you've ever been kind of thing. Yeah, and we're gonna see how, in your case, how it applies, what you need to do to kind of up your vibration. Okay, so they are giving you, okay, so they're saying with insight and preparation, there's literally like, there's an opportunity coming up for you, and then again, it can take you like very high above like all the bullshit pretty much and everything, and they want to give you insight so you can prepare for it. Yeah, teamwork, because they want to work with you together. So they want to give you the information, and you apply the information in the 3D, and you guys are gonna get a beautiful manifestation together. Yeah, look, with bond, right? So yeah, and protection. Okay, so yeah, waterproof, because they want to make you in such a way that attacks do not touch you anymore. That's what they want. Okay, yeah, that's it, because they probably want to teach you. So yeah, maybe you're definitely like preparing to go somewhere, like somewhere that you've like never been before. And I feel like there are like energies that like know that, or they feel it or whatever, and they would love to stop it at any cost, right? So your spirits are like, here's the plan. Like, you're gonna do this and this, you're gonna go really freaking high, and then we're gonna log that high vibration in right before like these little shits can get to you, whatever this is. Like, yeah, grief is like, that 5 of Cups kind of energy. And people that are, that you maybe tend to believe when they speak, or they like pull certain like emotions in you, and you're like, oh, okay, I can't go, I'm gonna stay here with you, or whatever. So they're like, get ready, because this is a battle. Okay, it's more like, let's run away, let's get you out, but it's still a battle, like energetically. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's see. What else is the message here? can I tell Vicky? What can she do, kind of like, hands on, or to focus on, to help this process faster? Joyous, yeah. See, so it's got to do with keeping your mood like really positive. Those who are negative, yeah. Let's see. Are those some of the ones that come through the box? Yeah. Yeah, so I think like what they want, I think I'm starting to understand. So what your guides want is for you to be able to, like have a higher vibration, and then those like like worse bad energies cannot come through. So then they can talk to you clearly, because like right now it's almost like you don't know, like, am I getting the right messages, or am I getting like the opposite of it? Okay, but it's something to do with your happiness and your joy. Is the more you are, the more of you, like the better your vibration. Yeah, it's almost like that sun, like Leo energy. That's what I'm getting. Okay, anything else from this deck? No, there's nothing else here. Which is this one? Okay, let's do this one. Let's see if they have like I'm looking to see if they have like a hands-on kind of like advice, if they can communicate that with us. The guide. Yeah, inheritance. And yeah, so these are your ancestors, by the way, that are trying to come through. Yeah, and it's almost like ooh, like with the key and the bell. Like, look at that. Yeah, they want to give you a key that's gonna bring you to like a way higher place. Yeah, the founder, they also want to build something with you, and you're showing up as the founder of this new thing. So it's almost like you guys are building like energetically like a new palace, and they are like, yeah, we're not gonna do it at the bottom of the mountain, we're gonna go like way up on the mountain, and that's where we're gonna build the castle. And by the way, you are the one that's gonna build it, because you have the key, you've been the chosen one to do this. Yeah, the assassin. Yeah, because you're the one that can really it's almost like you have skills, like you can get out of things, like if somebody attacks you, you're like really on point, you're quick, you're like right away on it. Like it's almost like you have street smarts. I feel like two people in the same. I just feel like. Okay, yeah, I'm not quite understanding that comment, but let me read that again. Oh, okay, like there's two parts of you, like, yeah. Yeah, sorry, I did not quite understand that. Like, I feel like I'm like kind of like around it, but I can't really put my finger on it. Okay, anything else that we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, so this is big, like this is like, yeah, it's whatever it's happening, it's very big and important. Yeah, see, like, look, man, again, we have parenthood and legacy. See, you're the holder of something. You're the one that's holding that flower, which is kind of like a key or something very important. Yeah, and we're getting the miser as well. So whoever, hi, Haley. Hi, welcome in. So whatever it is, like the only way they can stop you is if they can make you sad. Like honestly, if they cannot hold you in an energy of sadness and regret, they don't have anything on you. That's the message. Yeah, and it's something to do with like difficult decisions, making feeling like you don't have direction. So they're like, no, we need you to be positive about this. This will happen. You're gonna do it. You got everything. We're gonna guide you. Just don't be sad. Don't be like low energy about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, delivering news collaborations. Okay, so this is kind of like the high priestess. They're just confirming to me that that's the message. Okay, well, yeah, like, yeah, I feel like that's where we ended that message. But let me know if there's anything else you want to look into. Yeah, ancestors have a like completely different flavor when they come through, like yeah, because they were humans once, right? Yeah, and that assassin keeps coming up. He's like, you're so versed at spiritual warfare, but you're not doing it out in the open. So it's almost like they are trying to, like fool the assassin, but you've known like so much about this. Yeah, but see, that's the one thing that can mess you up. Like honestly, if you can hold that energy of joy, and they know, and they keep reminding you, because that's why they're telling me you're so strong. I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, why is that important that she's so strong? Because she's doing good. And yeah, because there's something that you convince yourself that you cannot beat. Hi, Queen. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will do one more person. Sure. Now, Queen, I ask you guys to subscribe to my channel when I do these readings for you. Whew. Yeah, the painter. Yeah, because you know what? Look, the painter came up in the reverse, and it's almost like you cannot manifest from the place you're in. Yeah, yeah. Okay, sounds good, Queen. Thank you. I put you down on the list. Yeah, so wow, okay, let's look at this. We need to figure that out. Okay, we need to figure out how we can get you out of that. This one. This one. This one. Okay, let's see. All right, Spirit, speak to us, speak to us. Queen, we have a list here, so I'm just going through the list, so then you guys can give me your questions when I get to your name. Palo Santo, Guardian. So they keep wanting you to know that you are guided because you probably feel lost. You know, you probably feel like you don't know which way to go. You're like, man, like no matter how I look at it, I'm trying to stay positive. But I'm looking at it and I really cannot see a way out. But you know, it's almost like you're not meant to see it. Like you are meant to go on guidance because where you're going, it's so impossible to get to. You know, that is like, it's almost like no human knows it. Yeah, and angry. Well, yeah, right, because you've gone through they're not saying like very much about forgiveness and everything, but they are saying a whole lot. You know, try using even Palo Santo. Honestly, like if you have, some of those, I know, we just look at them as like sticks and whatever. But it might freaking help. Yeah, because you're going through a rebirth because we have the Pluto energy over there. And with the North Node, it's almost like it's so hard to go. Like where you are, if it was easy, everybody would do it. So they're like, man, you're here because you are different. You have the power to do this. I know it's hard to believe it, but you really are that special. That's what they keep repeating. It's like, it's hard, it's impossible, but not for you. Yeah, because you got like the training. Thank you, Haley. You're amazing. Thank you. Yeah, leadership. See, like you're literally like leading a whole freaking movement. Like with the leadership here. Yeah, lion's mane. Maybe try, like if you can, yeah, I would do like Palo Santo and lion's mane, it might help. Yeah, and you're meant to do this with, you have the grace to do this because you're a very good alchemist. That's why I keep getting that Pluto energy. Is because like going through death and rebirth is really hard, but some people are like, like some souls are like very versed on it. They can do it with their eyes closed and they're like saying that, that's you. But if you're not joyous and joyful and whatever, you cannot activate that knowledge, right? So they're like, there's one way to, like activating those codes, and that's through your joy. Wow, yeah, yeah. Yeah, peaceful warrior. Yeah, there's something here like with probably like forgiving. Maybe here we're kind of getting through to it. They're like you're still fighting. Yeah, that's what it is because you feel like if you let go, you let them win. That's not it. No, no, you are not letting them win, but you're peaceful about it. Because there's a way to fight peacefully, and that's the only way you can keep your joy. Because otherwise, you go into anger, like you said. Right? That makes sense to me. Yeah, and then you also have, they are saying like every time you feel like anger or anything, talk to them. Be like, okay, guys, like I feel this, and don't push it down or pretend it's not there, like literally, like just let it go through you, and then, kind of like moves out into nature. Right? So, yeah, just ask for help, be in constant communication with them, because I'm telling you, you have wonderful, like beautiful things that it's not even you're going into, you're creating, and only you can create them. Yeah, yeah, community. See, you're meant to be the leader of a community of people. Like when you figure this one out, I'm sure you're gonna help a lot of people. Kind of do the same thing. Like even if you don't actually like talk to them, just the frequency, because you're really activating something that hasn't really been activated before. And he's like once you activate it, like all the other light workers and like star seeds or whatever, chosen ones, whatever they want to call themselves, have a easier way going through it, like getting to those codes. You know what? To be honest, I never really got into Vedic astrology too much. I know they're like a sign behind and everything, but yeah, it's something I've been into astrology like my entire life since I was a kid. Like a little one over there. But yeah, Vedic astrology, I like kind of searched it a few times. Tried to kind of dip my toes, but um, never yet. But I do plan on doing it. Yeah. Thank them Allah, but they haven't been completely honest. So I struggle. You know what? It's not even that they're not completely honest, but if you have a mix of energies, like you can differentiate, between your guides and those who like lie, like through that spirit box, it could be possible that it's not even like they're lying. It's literally like someone else comes through. And if you think about it, like even try to note it. When it's a lie, I bet you every time you were sad, you were sad, you talked to them and something else came through, because these guides, if they are high vibrational, you cannot connect with them if you're low vibrational. And sadness, like, I mean, nothing will ruin your vibration like sadness. Even anger, like, even anger is better than sadness. But sadness is like the worst, when you feel like everybody abandoned you, and like regret, and you're like, man, I did everything, I didn't deserve this. And we have a list here with readings. So if you want, I can put you down on the list. I'm gonna ask you to subscribe to the channel first, and I can definitely put you on the list. Yeah, see, so that's what's coming. Yeah, foresight. You're gonna have to. So that's why they're getting you ready. See, because we're coming to preparation and foresight again. Now we're getting all the way to to the beginning. Is coming full circle. Yeah, so they're telling you that not all of them is them. Like when you get the guidance. Yeah, so that's why it's like source, so you can hear messages only from them. You're gonna be able to make the difference between them. Like, once you kind of go back and forth in this energy, you start working with it, you're gonna be able to tell. Yeah, because it's the same with me too, like sometimes like, like weird spirits come through in readings, and before I wasn't able to tell, but, after I kind of looked at it and learned a little bit about it and stuff, now I'm like, who the hell are you? Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know very much about like the spirit box and stuff, but yeah, we can definitely try talk to your guides. And I do keep my vibration really high. I won't come on unless I'm in a good vibration. Even today, they like had me sleep all day. I had like spiritual attacks, but they completely like avoided them, and everything is good. And then I woke up, like, I was so tired, I couldn't, like, I seriously almost fell asleep like walking. Yeah, so they pretty much, when stuff happens, sometimes they send me to bed, sometimes I have to alchemize. Yeah. Yeah, and you can, I'm telling you, Vicky, you can, because that Pluto energy, it's very, very strong in your readings. And Pluto is basically, like the god of the underworld, if you will. And the underworld is like water. It's like literally is like dark, like water, but it's clean water. But it's like dark, so you can't see, so you have to go on feeling. It's almost like we're like fish. So you have a very strong connection with that, and that's why it's that connection to like death and rebirth kind of energy, because not everybody can up their vibration. People like spend lifetimes and like years on this, but for you, after you having gone through something, for them to tell you can do this, like, you gotta get on it, that means you definitely can. So yeah, my advice is to start looking at yourself as a much bigger like spiritual warrior, because there's something special there. Oh, really? I'm a Scorpio too. I'm November 6th. Yeah. Oh, really? That's what they call you these days? Yeah, because there's something really like it, seriously. And your path is so hard. It's I know it sounds cliche, but it's like, seriously, if they put someone else in your position, they would have been dead a long time ago. Like, literally, like, I feel like there was an actual attack on your identity and like on your energy. So, and you're like, man, you're right on track. I know you probably are like, oh my god, like, this is crazy, this lady's crazy. It is exhausting. It is, because I've gone right through it. Like, honestly, like, that was my life last year. Like, everything was good, and suddenly, and I was good. I was like looking like 30-40 years into the future, and I'm like, okay, I can do this. Yeah, I'm a Scorpio. Yeah, I have, oh my god, I have like pretty much all my planets in Scorpios. Scorpio, like 5 of them or something. Yeah, so and I know what it, and I used to like, seriously, I can feel your pain, right? And you look at it and it's like, man, like, why me? Like, what the hell did I do? Like, am I really that's terrible? Like, because it really feels like you're paying karma, but you're not. You're like waking up your muscles. And once, because like, once you actually decide to, is like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be whatever, I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. It's actually easy, it's just that decision that like holds you back. It's just, kind of feeling that you can't. And then after that, because once you step into it, then it's like, okay, I need to let go of my anger. I need to, and then also when we're before we up out of vibration, we're like, why should I let this go? Like, how can I let this go? Thank you, Vicky. So are you. Takes one to know one, eh? Right? And then, but like, once you step into it, you realize it's not so hard, and then you start feeling good about yourself, and you're like, man, they were right. I really could do this. I'm so glad I listened. Right? But it's just when you're in the darkness, you're like just kind of like trying to like find your way, and there's nothing there, you know? So yeah, don't worry, you got this. I guarantee you, you got this. There's power all over you. Like, it seriously is like literally dripping from you. Like when in spirit. Yeah, but keep that vibration high, no sadness. Let it go. Yeah, number of artists, yeah. And like even exchange as well, right? Yeah, but you know what? My life path is actually 5, which is yeah, is not so easy to handle. But yeah, Vicky, that's what I have for you, like, come find me, like, on TikTok or here. I'll I'll try to help you through this, because yeah, you're on a mission, girl. Okay, you guys, if you do have the strength, you don't need to find it. It's there. You just need to open your eyes to it. That's it. Yeah, this is not a situation where you build strength, like sometimes we go through tests like an entire lifetimes, and then it's like, oh, finally you build it. It's like, no, you already got it. It's just that it's almost like you're not awakening to it. You know what I mean? So it's like you've done the karma, you put in the work, you're already in a position of leadership. But it's like a leader that is like, why am I sitting on this throne? Why do I have this crown on my head? And your guides is like, cause it's you. It's yours. Oh, really, Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah, as a Scorpio for sure. When you discover tarot and manifestation for the first time, is like, yeah, talking about awakening, eh? Thank you so much, Haley. You're so sweet. Thank you. All right, you guys. Well, if Vicky is done, we're gonna move to Sana if she's still here. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna put you on the list. Let me do that now. I hope I'm not butchering your name too much. Sana, okay. Yes, I'm here. Can you please tell me when will I get a job? I lost one last November, and since then nothing coming. Struggling. Times, please check my career and love life. What's coming in love soon? Okay, Sana, are you in a relationship at all, or? Queen, I have Allison, Danielle, Sky Blue, Ro, and then you. But yeah, I don't know if everybody's still here. Yeah, Queen, if you just, want to step out and like come back, I would say, I don't know, give it about 15-20 minutes. You're welcome. All right, what do we need to know about Sana and his work, or her work? I'm sorry, Sana, I couldn't put, it doesn't matter, but yeah, I was just wondering if it's, if you are a male or female, if you just want to tell me what you consider yourself. I'm with someone who is in a bad marriage, but the bond is strong, I feel. Okay, I got it. Okay, sounds good. Okay, let's see. No worries, Queen, yeah. And you're a girl, okay. And you guys, when I do your readings, like, I'm gonna wait to make sure you're still here before I go on with it. And even if it happens that you're not here, like, I always make this lives public after on my channel, so you can re-listen to them. Yeah, that's for all of you guys, right? If you wanna listen to your readings again, YouTube is better than TikTok in that sense. Okay, what messages do we have for Sana? Oh my god, Sana, the 5 of Cups first. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, we have the 5 of Cups here, okay? So there's definitely like sadness, a little bit of potentially even depression. So now they want to talk about how to get you out of this. And I know why that is, because if you're in this energy and you're manifesting your relationship, and you're manifesting your work, you're gonna call in like stuff that's gonna match this energy, right? So when they give us this card, usually they're like, okay, let's get you to a better place. Sounds good, Haley. To get you to a better place, and then when you manifest, you attract those things that match the vibration that you are, right? Because this is a very low like vibe, right? So then you manifest stuff that make you sad, some more of them, right? Yeah, yeah, right. So now they're like, you can only manifest sad things because you are sad. But they want to put an end to that once and for all. Okay. So they don't want you feeling better for a while. They're like, we are so done with this. Like literally, we are at the end of this. We are going to beat this depression, sadness once and for all. Okay. It's not like we're beating, like, we're winning a battle. They're like, we are killing that. Like literally. Oh, okay. Yeah, Six of Pentacles and Ten of Cups. Okay, because you give people, see, you always make people happy. When people are with you, you like make them happy. You put a lot into them. Like their emotions, like if somebody meets you, when they leave, their emotions are always better than what they came with. Right? So Spirit says we need to fix that there. If people don't make you happy, you're not gonna make them happy either. Done with this. It's been years and years. Yeah, so they wanna, yeah, you are, yeah. So Spirit says, like we need to look at your relationships a little bit, because that's what lower. It's almost like people live off of you, like they eat your energy, but they give you nothing other than like this shit back, the sadness and stuff, right? So they're like, okay, we need to look a little bit at that even exchange, because it ain't so freaking even over there. Yeah, see, because that's what keeps you in the broken heart. Okay, so you've gone through stuff, like your heart got broken, but the broken heart is different than sadness. Sadness, we like wallow in this one. Yeah, they eat your energy. So Spirit says we cannot heal this broken heart and this sadness as long as these people keep siphoning your energy. Okay, so yeah, it's probably not something you want to hear. It's probably gonna be really hard if you're, like a kind and empathetic person, and that's what I'm seeing here. But Spirit is like, we're gonna have to like end some of those relationships, okay? Okay, so Spirit, who are these relationships? Who's the biggest problem here? They are gonna guide you divinely. Oh, look, because they want you to go into that freedom of creation. They want you to take your freedom back so you can be in your creator personality. Yeah, you are, but like sometimes we really do need to put an end to some relationships, and it's hard. Sometimes it's parents, sometimes it's your significant other, sometimes, but when it comes to the soul, is like, like we need to put an end to something, so yeah. And when I'm in what is that, I'm in Canada. Yeah, so okay, so when I see this lately, I'm gonna have to pretty much tell you the story here. So how we're like changing from the old earth to the new earth, and like Mother Earth is like awakening, and we're starting that age of Aquarius. Soulmate. Okay, we're gonna take a look, right? So only some of us will go into the new world to build. Those who have done the work, and you have done the work, so they are trying to guide you divinely into that. That's when we get this Page of Wands. It's like, I don't know what's coming, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm here, all creative, ready to go, right? So they are like, yeah, they're pretty much like telling me that this is like a really important thing. Okay, so it's not, we need to kind of start being a bit happy. It's like, no, there's a mission going on here. Okay, this is something that was written. It's something that has to pass. You're part of the new world, but we need to get you there. And what's stopping you right now is this like shitty relationships. Yeah, see, because they're sitting there with the Ace of Cups trying to give it to you, but you have to be, hi Ashley, but you have to be able to embody this new gift, right? This new understanding, this new life, this new world, right? You have to embody it, the Queen of Pentacles, so you can start building the foundation and perfecting, your new life. Yeah, so yeah, they're saying, okay, we need to get out of that. Okay, well, let's start taking a look at your, maybe, it could be possibly that maybe your person, maybe it's one of those people, so at least, to cut them out and kind of go on. Yeah, Canada, there's lots of ghost stories here. Yeah. How are you, Ashley? Nice to see you here. Thanks for coming. Okay, so what can you tell us about her relationship, Spirit, about the person? Ooh, that's what's keeping you from being happy. Look at this. So Nine of Cups is being happy with yourself. The opposite, like Nine of Cups in the reverse, is something stopping you from being here. So if you remove that something, this turns on automatically. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a while. Yes, Ashley, yeah, I'm gonna put you on the list. Okay, you guys, and Ashley will be the last one here because I have to go pick up my daughter at like 4 something. What time is it? 3. Okay, perfect. All right. Okay, yeah, see, and the Eight of Pentacles, they're saying invest no more in that relationship. Like literally no more investing in this person. None. This is like killing you. Yeah, Queen of Swords, got it. You're like, I don't want to hear it. Look at her. Like, I don't want to hear it. I see you for what you are, and I'm done. You take, you give nothing. I'm going like my energetic account is going into red. You need to go because there's no working with you. Yeah, that's it. And your guides are like right there. They're like, yeah, you know, this is your ancestry. You're meant to have a person to be with, but this fucker ain't it. Okay, sounds good, Vicky. I gotcha, yeah. Tim Hortons in Mumbai. That is so nice. Yeah, this person is attacking you, man. Like, it's, oh my God. Okay, Santa, so your ancestors are saying they have been blocking attacks from this person, like, really hard. You know, yeah, so this person is showing up in your energy as an attack towards you, so they need to go. Yeah, look, they're keeping you binded. Like, literally in bondage. Okay, so yeah, let's get that person out. Yeah, leave them out in the cold. Okay, they are confirming it with all the cards that I have. Yeah, leave them out. Kill it. Look, the end of it. We need to put an end to it. Yeah, and Spirit says you deserve to be with a good guy, the King of Cups, okay? And whoever this person is not, you're not a good guy. It's a reckless asshole that comes and goes. Sorry, I hope you don't have feelings for him. That's your ancestors coming through, like when they say stuff like that. Wow, okay, let's see if there's anybody else, because yeah, you know, you gotta get on this, you know, you gotta clean up the stuff so, you know, you can be who you're meant to be. Santa spirits, you guys here? Is there anyone else? Okay, so it's just the person. Oh my God, thank God. I'm like, why? Like, you know, they're gonna come back and say like a sister or a brother or something. I'm like, how am I? Okay, so we just worry about that person. Okay, so the person you're with, then that's it. And let's see. Spirit, is there new love coming for Santa? Okay, but first that person has to be gone, right? Yes. Yeah, so once you get that person out of your energy, then yeah, you definitely, because I saw it with that Ten of Pentacles, there is like you're meant to have a love. You know, you're like, it's almost in like your soul contract, like in your destiny. You know, because you've like overcome a lot, your ancestors have, and at one point is like, you know, like there's a chosen person in the ancestry that is like, okay, now you get to experience it, and then all your ancestors experience it through you, you know, kind of thing, right? But yeah, anyway, that's kind of like behind the scenes. But yeah, what you need to know is to like get this person out, and you know, then we'll just keep on checking on the energy. It's a process, and you know, but your sadness will go away with it. Well, first you're gonna have to get this person out. It's almost like, you know, like it's literally impossible to have like 2 people romantically in your energy. Like in spirit, it's always just one. But let's see, after you leave them, when is this likely to happen? Assuming Santa will leave this person like right now, like okay, like straight away, will she find someone else within a year? Yeah. Okay, yeah, so it's not gonna be very long. Yeah, it's probably that you're not very attached to the person, you know? Yeah, so let's see, when is it likely to happen? It will be definitely like within the year. Next week. So very, very fast. Okay, but this person needs to be out first. And then like, yeah, they're saying within, yeah, likely within 6 months. So it's probably gonna take you about 6 months to get rid of this person completely out of your energy. But when that's done, there's someone around you coming straight in. Yeah. Yeah, so they're saying even like, you know, in the summertime, so they're like start immediately, start now in the summer, and it will happen by the end of the year. Yeah, look, likely October. but start this week. Your guides are very talkative. Okay, yeah, next month. So yeah, it won't be very long, not at all. All right, Sana, let me know if there's anything else. Otherwise, it was a true pleasure to read for you, and I know you got this. I know you got it. You're good. You're guided, and no more sadness. We're leaving that behind. It's not yours anyway. You're carrying it for people, like literally. You know, it's not even yours. So, and you don't deserve it. Okay, let's see. When will the job happen? That one says in divine timing, and it's up to you, and that's got to do with that vibration, because right now they're like, if you manifest something, you're gonna manifest something that's gonna keep. Now they're trying to get you out of the sadness. So if you start a job, you know, like somewhere that's gonna make you sad, then you're stuck there for a year or two, you know. Yeah, but that's why, is because of the sadness. Like once you fix that, then you're gonna be able to manifest a good one. Yeah, see, next full moon. So they're basically get out of the sadness, and straight away after you're gonna manifest the job. Okay, so take this time to get this person out and really like focus on yourself for a bit, and then honestly you're gonna be like flying. Yeah, you're gonna be you're taking off. Yeah, a few days. Yeah, so they're saying everything will happen fast. There's not much of a wait or anything like that, but you do have to get moving like now. Okay, sounds good. Thank you for the nice comments. All right, is there anything else I can do for you, Sana? Sounds good. Yeah, go for it. That's 111. That's a number of alignment, right? So it's like start something. You know, it's basically, if you think of it like just the message, it's like start now, like start work on that now. Start. You're on a new journey, but get going. We're at the one, so we need to take that next step to go into the two. And when we have like 4 numbers or 2 numbers or repeating numbers, they're just, is basically that number 1. Okay, yeah, sounds good, Vicky. Sounds good. I gotcha, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, get going. Okay, so let's see for Vicky. Is there a hex? Yes, there is, Vicky. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is. Yeah, they're coming through, they are invading. Yeah, it's been a year. Well, yeah, because that's, you know, there's a sense of urgency, Sana, in your energy. You know, that's why they're like, do it now, do it yesterday kind of thing. Right? So, yeah, they, you know, it's probably why you even came like my way, because they do tend to yell at people. Like, I'm nice and kind, but they do sometimes yell at people through me. And then I always have to apologize. But yeah, so, you know, they sent you here because I'm like, man, it needs to be done. This is urgent. Like, I'm not sugarcoating it, right? They're probably like, oh my God, like, let her send her to this person. She'll make it clear. Yeah, so has to. Right, Haley, I know it's happened a few times. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I was so mean. Okay, so let's see for Ashley. Okay, Ashley, so you are on the list. I have Allison next, and then Daniel, Sky Blue, Ro, Queen, and Ashley. They do just want what's best, yeah. Yeah, they're with you, and you need to get, and you need to get going on this, you know, like, don't put it off any longer. You're welcome. Thank you for the nice comments. I appreciate you. And yeah, you know, I'm here every day, you know. I mean to be here every day, you know. I'm kind of missing a day here and there. The business is booming, yeah. Right, Haley, yeah. You get taken down and then you get put back up. You know what, Vicky, I wouldn't even bother with that. They are saying you know, the thing with you is you need to like move on to the higher vibration, okay? Overcome that sadness, overcome that regret, overcome that depression, and nothing can touch you, because that's, they're saying that, because you know, you can start then individually like fighting all these energies, but then you're gonna be spending your life doing just that, right? But if you go like higher up the spiral, you up your vibration, they can't reach you anymore, none of them. So you're like literally like you obliterated all of them in one move. Right, so you're much better off than, you know, like starting to do, because it's like literally you're gonna have to do cleaning and return to sender like every day, like few times a day. right? But if you just like get rid of that sadness, you know, move up on that, you know, on that ladder over there, then that's it. Oh yeah, Sana, yeah, they do that. I know. Yeah, they take good people for a fool, but you know, most of them learn their lessons sooner or later. Yeah, because you know, like those are the people that need to be in regret. You know, that's the true regret. You know, when you like messed with somebody that offered you unconditional love, that's the true. That's that Judas energy. You know, that's when he's like so fucking regretful. Like it's what get yeah, like it's terrible, right? But when people are being taken advantage of, or you know, like you were loyal and they broke your heart, like you do not deserve that sadness. You know, that sadness is for those who took advantage of, you know, the good people. So there's like an exchange of energy there. So we need to send that back and be cool, right? You're welcome, Vicky. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what the secret is. Yeah, Spirit is like giving us the answers lately. They're no longer keeping quiet about this. Yeah, they're teaching us like everything we need to know is the new world. Yeah, it's that Aquarius age, you know, the new earth we're building. All right, you guys. Well, let's move on to Allison. Allison, my dear. I don't know if maybe Allison already told me what she. Let me just look back here. Hmm. I did not seem to find it. Okay, Allison, if you have any specific questions or anything, let me know. I'm just gonna move on to the next person until I get your message. Okay, and then when I have it, I'm gonna pin it or I'm gonna remember it or. Okay. Oh, there she is. There she is. Okay, okay, you wrote it. Okay, sounds good. Let's see. Let me check. Is it in the TikTok? Okay, not there. Yeah, Vicky, you might think of yourself as a beginner. You're not. You have like very high spiritual ranking, very high. Yeah, one of the highest I've ever seen, as a matter of fact. So yeah, yeah, you're not a newbie. Okay, you already wrote it. Okay, okay. Haley, can you, if you have a second, if you can find Allison's message? Okay, here, I'm just gonna go from the beginning. Yeah, hang on, Allison, if you wrote it. Oh, okay, there. Okay. Yeah, don't worry, Allison, I'm gonna find it. Oh, okay, yeah, it's not there. Dang it. Okay, Allison, yeah, just take your time and I'm gonna go to the next person then. Okay, Daniel, are you still here? Yeah, let's see if Daniel is here, and after Daniel, we're gonna have Sky Blue, Ro, Queen, Om, and Ashley. You're very welcome, Vicky. Hello, Gabby. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, let's see. Gabby Spirits, you guys here? Will Odalis message her tomorrow? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, now when I answer your guys' questions or do a reading for you, I'm gonna ask you to subscribe, especially if it's free. Yeah. It's not showing all the comments from the beginning. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, Allison will type it again. So I don't think Daniel is here. You're very welcome, Gabby. Let's move on to Sky Blue. Sky blue is Benita. Okay, I'm still here listening to everyone's reads. Oh my god, that's so sweet. Thank you, Benita. Yeah, sure. Okay, Sky blue is here. Yeah, sure, Benita. Yeah, I will answer your guys' questions. Our candle went out, which is not the best sign. So let's make sure we relight that baby. Yeah, I used to never light candles during the lives, man. Like we started having like headaches in the chat and everybody was like, what's going on? And then before you know it, I like have like crows and obsidian everywhere and incense. And I'm like, whoa. I would like to know if Nis interested in me. If he's interested in me, when will he come towards me? I'm ready for companionship and love interest. Okay, I got you, Sky Blue. Okay, let's see for disappeared. Where did it go? Oh, there. Okay, so let's see for Valerie. Oh, okay. Will the housing authority find a house in August? Not in August. Will it be by the end of the year? Will it be September? It's more likely for it to be like September. I would say maybe like late September, which does seem like a long time. You're probably very stressed out, but that's what seems to be showing up now. Okay, if Annie's interested in me. Okay, perfect. I got you. Blue spirits, are you guys here? Okay, is Anne interested in blue? No, yeah, that's he's not a good person for you. Am I right about that, spirits? Yeah. Okay, so Anne is definitely not your person, so let's take a look at your love life and see what's happening, okay? I'm gonna start with the tarot here. No, they want these ones. Okay, let's do these ones. You're very welcome, Valerie. It's a pleasure. Radiant. Okay, so the first card we have blue. They are saying you are freaking radiant. This is giving like serious divine feminine energy, star energy, empress energy, like just beautiful. Yeah, they want you to like realize that this is you and this is how people look at you around you. Okay, and they all seem to know your value, that but maybe you like need a little reminder. Yeah, definitely the moon and the stars, man. That's such beautiful feminine energy. Like it's almost like a muse that's very abundant. So it's not even like there's a reality, there's a groundedness about it too. So it's not like a dream or anything. But hi, Queen. Okay, sounds good. We haven't got to your reading yet, so you're good. Yeah, mystical. See, like there's something really like mystical about it. Like people, like they're like attracted to you. To like they don't know, but they don't know what it is. They can't put their finger on it, but they are very, very attracted to you. Okay, so this is basically telling you, remember your value because you have lights of it. Yeah, right. So after you date like a narcissist, right, he kind of like takes all your confidence away and everything. Yeah, and spirit says that is just your nature. Okay, so you don't have to do anything about it. It's just you being who you are. Just brings an energy that makes people like comfortable. They are like, look how much she shines. Like, look, she doesn't even know she's shining. That kind of energy. Oh, Benita, you're so sweet. Oh my god, I love it when you guys are so nice to each other in the chat. It's seriously such a pleasure to witness it. My god. Yeah, so manifest. So Spirit says now we're manifesting a love that's actually right for you, okay? So let's go and see what's happening here. Okay, Spirit, what are the messages for blue, please? Yes, Vicky, if you go in my description here, you're gonna see my PayPal information. So it's basically paypal.me/unchained21st to 1st century. Okay, and then you're gonna see the picture and everything there. Alternatively, you can go to my website and just get one of those like 15 minutes readings or whichever over there. Daniel, it was your turn, but you weren't here, so we went to blue. So you're gonna be next. Yeah, for 5 years. Well, yeah, because sometimes you need like that time to kind of like rebuild yourself. And I mean, if nobody proper comes your way, it's better to just pour all that love into yourself, even if it's like 5 years. Yeah, see, radiant. I got it with the lovers. Okay, so there's definitely love in your energy coming up here. Okay, but this is a proper relationship. It's not somebody trying to like hold you down. Trying to force you to be with them. Trying to like offer you things to buy you. Yeah, no, no worries, Daniel. No worries. Yeah, okay, so you definitely have that coming towards you, and it's almost like you're manifesting it. It's your radiance that's calling it in, okay? So somebody with the same frequency as you. Yeah, and mystical, they're saying there's something almost not necessarily witchy, but something like they say mystical, like mysterious, beautiful. Hi, pretty in pink. Nice to have you here. Thank you for coming. Right, so Spirit says you're free. And the Page of Wands is like, now you're, like finally your energy is free. You got to what you needed to get, in the frequency you needed to reach and achieve, and you're there. So now it's like, yeah, you're basically, just waiting for it to come in. Okay, and the Knight of Swords, it's also kind of like saying you can speak these things into existence, okay? Because you're a Scorpio too. Oh my goodness, me too. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, you know what's up. You know what's up, right? With the mystery, because I was getting that like with mystery and radiance. I'm like, oh my goodness, that yeah. Okay, makes sense. So they're saying because you have the right now, okay, you've done like everything, you stepped into your radiance and everything. You can actually like speak this stuff into existence. A good witch, absolutely. Well, like the true witches are good, the bad witches are just a fake copy. Okay, yeah, and with the Queen of Swords, there's something with communication here. So yeah, and with the manifest at the bottom of the deck, it's like you have the proper confidence to like manifest this now. And there's nothing like more dangerous than a healed Scorpio, honestly. Right, Daniel? Yeah, like look at us just gathering here, talking all the good stuff about Scorpio. Yeah, and the Three of Cups is like, it's an energy of celebration. It's almost like your person already came in, honestly. It's almost like, the spirits are already like manifesting, like celebrating because your person is here. Yeah, and the Page of Swords is just a matter of our eyes actually like learning it and seeing it. Okay, so let's see when is this likely to come in. It's definitely like within the year, sooner than expected. And I say within the year, it's like within the year, sooner than expected. And then I have next week, honey bun. Okay, let's see. What's your advice here? Okay, they're giving us your story, telling us you're free and everything. But let's see what. Yeah, there's something with speaking. Somebody will communicate with you, and they're like, you might want to communicate. That's how you're gonna know is the person. Yeah, you're seeing 1112. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Look, talking about radiance. Look at that, right? So they're like, yeah, it's time for you to be active in the search. Not to like go and like like chase people, far from it, nothing like that. But it's like it's time for you to realize that you're very visible at this time. Okay, so they will find you. Whoever this person is about to freaking find you. Yeah, and it's happening quick. I feel like it's already like very like almost in your energy. Look, Temperance, they are divinely guided to you, right? So your light, it's so powerful that they can use it to guide the person to you. So that should tell you when an angel like guides a person to you, that tells you right there the amount of freaking healing you've done. Yeah, so there's alignment here, absolutely. Yeah, Ten of Swords in the reverse, that's it. There's nothing that needs to be over in your life. You literally like took everything out. Everything that's not you or your self-love or your divine guidance, you dropped it. Wow, man, this is wow, this is impressive. Yeah, it shows your freaking strength. Only a person with your strength could have actually made it out of whatever you went through. Oh, is that him? Let's check. Let's check rising, see? Yeah, so you've raised your vibration, yeah. Thank you, Queen. Okay, let's see if that's the person. Oh my god, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. I wouldn't. Blue spirits, you guys still here? Is Jay the person is coming in? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's the J person. Okay, so is he like ready or like are you guys trying him still? He's ready? Man, looks like Jay's your person. Yeah, yeah, that's what they're saying. Like, be careful here, like with that Queen of Swords. Is like, use that sword to talk to people, not to cut them out, right? Because the Queen of Swords is like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I see you. You're walking on Earth, which means you could hurt me. So I see you. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. So give this person a chance. Definitely give this person a chance. I'm gonna check a little bit more because I can feel your doubt from here, but abundance. No, that's your person, honey. That's your person. And it's due to you. This love is due to you. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, go for it. I don't see anything that growth. Growth and abundance, man. You kidding me? And this is an ancestors deck. Like, I mean, it has some nasty shit. Like, look, wrath and illusion. So it's not like a good. It's not like, oh my God, everything is good, right? Like destiny swap and all sorts of things. And for these two cards to come out, like even when I grabbed that, I'm like, man, like seriously, like, am I grabbing the right deck? But no, I absolutely was. Right, so this is from your ancestors, yeah, memory, because you remembered who you are and you remembered them. Okay, you remember your ancestral power and you stepped into it. So now it's like, yeah, your person is due to you. It's in. I was gonna say it's due to come in, but it's actually already in. Yeah, because I'm like next week. That was so quick. Allison, no. You know what, Allison? If you want to copy and paste it and just send it to my TikTok, I can go on it from my other phone. Yeah, anything with yeah, I have a few ancestors decks. So I have this crow, urban crow, and then yeah, I have another few ones. I work very closely with the ancestors. Like it's to be honest, I can connect to ancestors the most. Sometimes I get like angels too and stuff. Depends kind of like on what the problem is. But I feel like our ancestors are really the closest ones to us because they have an interest in our development. Because when we beat like lessons here and we learn things, we free them at the same time. So they are like really involved in our like everyday lives and stuff, so they usually are the first ones to come through. You'll find the queen right at the right time. At the right time. All right, Sky, but this is looking very good. It's absolutely like, beautiful. You're what you need to be, and yeah, try letting them in. Like, give him a chance. Give him a chance, because you might be surprised. Oh my God, see? So yeah, it's meant to be. That's freaking confirmation right there, right? Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's not gonna be problems, and like the energies kind of like need to be adjusted. It's not gonna be like like a fairy tale, but he's looking really good to me, honestly. Good, good, like good, good. What are the chances he comes in yesterday and today we're doing a reading for you? Like, check that out. Yeah, I feel like they've been trying to send you a person, but you're just kind of like refused. You're like, nah, I'm happy by myself. Nah, I love myself. He's a Scorpio too. Get out. Oh my God. Like, man, seriously, everybody's like Scorpio today. Even those who are not are Scorpios today. That is so cute. No, you actually, Marina, you are too, because you have a Scorpio moon, so you're more Scorpio than a lot of others. That's for sure. Yeah. So can bullshit me. I'm a Scorpio. Okay. Okay. Sounds good, Blue. Yeah. And yeah, I'm waiting for the good news. You either, Omar? Oh, there you go. Yeah, rising sea. So, well, we all have that eighth house, right? So either way, it's like, we all embody all the signs. Yeah, we just seem to be obsessed with where our sun sign is. All right, Daniel, you are up, my darling. Okay, can you please check what's going to happen between me and my wife Maria in August and September? I filed a case against her or she left my house with my daughters and oh, Daniel, are you kidding me? That's terrible. Oh my God, I'm sorry to hear that. That's a disaster. All right, Spirit, what do we have here? Okay, you sent it in my TikTok. Okay, sounds good, Allison. I am going to check. Let me just do this quick one for Daniel, and then you are next. Yeah. Okay, you want me to check if I got it? Okay, sounds good. Hang on, you guys. I'm just gonna check to make sure I got Allison's message. Yes. Yeah, I got it. I got it, Allison. I gotcha. Okay, so let's do Daniel and then we'll do Allison. She didn't even show up after like court summon. Jesus. What is going on there? Wow. Okay, so we're gonna do a relationship spread here. Not that you guys are a relationship, but it's easier to kind of untangle the energies. And let's see what's happening. We're gonna have your energy on the left and her energy on the right and see what the problem is there. So for you, Bird and Giolad, my God, you had to pull literally all your strength to deal with this. Hi, Hannah. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome, and so nice to see you. Yeah, and you put a lot of work into the relationship too, and then you lost everything. When you were about to get your harvest, everything like got burned down and left out. All the work you put into it, it went down the down the drain. Oh my God, man, this person is gonna get so much karma. Yeah, and you know what? You cut him out. You know, you Pisces Scorpio, yeah. You're so cute, Allison. Yeah, I can see you put a lot of energy. You treated her like an empress. Instead, you should have treated her as the empty person she is. Heartless. Yeah, and you treated her like a damn empress. You treated her like she was worth everything. Oh my God, I'm dizzy. Seriously, like this energy is like making me like dizzy. Yeah, see, she's soulless, like literally soulless, and she like you say, the Queen of Swords. She plans. Wow, like yeah, honestly, like yeah, it just got me dizzy. Man, your spirits are mad. Yeah, because see what she did. You were supposed to heal her. So you came into her life, you know, as a visionary person to show her what a good soul, you know, would do. And she didn't see it. She missed the entire freaking chance. This was her chance to heal and go into the new world as a better self. And she messed it up. Yeah, she messed it up. That was the plan. Like literally with yeah, that was the plan. You know, your guys' spirit teams like got together, and your spirit team is like, okay, you know, if you want us to give her a chance, we'll give her a chance. Yeah, and she lost. Like, yeah, she could have had part of her soul back, man, because I think she was born already with a lot of bad karma, right? So this was her chance to get some pieces of her soul back, and she messed it up. She lost all of it now. Yeah, see, because she should have treated you as the emperor. You know, you treated her as the empress when she was a queen of swords. She should have treated you as the emperor, and watch what she did instead. Watch the next card. Yeah, and she didn't even get started in that energy. Like, she didn't even, like, put the energy to begin this, to do the right thing. Yeah, she's... And I tried to pull... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she did. She did. Yeah, when she really should have treated you like the king you were, like, you know, the emperor you were. Because look, that was her chance. Like, you were that balloon, and you were pulling her up to raise her vibration, and she popped the damn balloon. Yeah, you're so silly, Allison. I love you. Yeah, this was a soul contract, and she broke a soul contract, and the amount of karma this person is getting is not even funny. Yeah, and you know what? She was the artist of her whole own life. Like, her spirit team tried to get her on the right path so much, and she's like, no, I'm just gonna, you know, it's almost like they gave her paints and a canvas. It's like, paint something beautiful, and she just like took the black paint and like smeared it all over. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what you did. Yeah, and you know, now she has to pay for everything. This is a person that dies at their own hands, and this is a soul death. Okay, it's not as simple as human death. Yeah, and you know, spirit says walk away. You know, walk away, forgive, forget. You know, just yeah, and a cheater. Oh my God, yeah, no, this is a very, like you say, it's a very devilish person. She has attachments, like, yeah. Yeah, so walk away, and you know, like, sometimes even though we don't like fighting, you know, sometimes it's a fight. Okay, so spirit says you got the strength. You know what your intuition is telling you, that's what's gonna happen. It's almost like you already know. So spirit says, like, yeah, because she did it with her own hands, it's not gonna be good. But I think you already know. I'm gonna give you the confirmation. Yeah, because spirit says you already kind of know how this is gonna go. Yeah, let's see how will the court case go. She'll never be sorry. Like, if she is sorry, it's not so it's not the kind of sorry to allow her back in. Like, I think it's time to realize that this person she's not meant to go where you're going. Oh, Benita, you're so sweet. Look at that, you guys. That's freaking adorable. Okay, how will the court case go? Yeah, you're gonna show. Everybody's gonna see you, Daniel. They are gonna see that you were the one that was, healing. You were the hope in this relationship, and she did what she did. Yeah, so yeah, it's not gonna be everything will come out. Yeah. Oh man, she's gonna try to look like she's the innocent one, and you did something and whatever, but it's gonna turn on her. Yeah, so she's gonna try to come in and be like, oh, I'm the innocent one. Actually, he did this and that, and it's not gonna work. Like, everybody's gonna see. Oh, I love you too, Allison. You're the sweetest. Oh my God, you're adorable. Yeah, and they are gonna see, how much they burdened you, and they put you in the position where you had to fight, and then you had to let everything go. So it's gonna be, yeah, she plays. Yeah, yeah, Judge will see through her. Yeah, definitely, Marina. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Yeah. Yeah, travel and rising. Yeah, so you are going to move away from this. So whatever happens at the court case is gonna give you the chance to kind of leave the whole damn thing behind. Because it's time for you to start living, Daniel, now. You're gonna travel into your better life, the one you deserve. Yeah, I'm getting that manipulator, yeah. Right, Ashley, yeah, the guys will protect. Yeah, right, Hannah, they do come to light. Yeah, and you're going straight into love after. Yeah, so I feel like after this like court case or whatever happens here, you're gonna do the rising on your own. You were supposed to pull her, and because she was hanging on your energy, it was very, very hard for you to go up. But now she's getting caught, like she's dropping down, and then you're gonna rise, and then you're gonna travel to the place you were meant to travel. And I asked what that is, and he gave me the love card. Yeah, you will win. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because what's coming to you, it's peace, right? So you're gonna go into that, like energy of peace and stuff. So yeah, and you're divinely guided as well. So yeah, you have angels that make sure you're winning this. Yeah, I don't see anything like related to your losing or anything. No, it's gonna bring you peace. It's gonna bring you love. It's divine guidance because you've been listening to the messages from guides and everything. Nothing will go wrong. Yeah, especially if she didn't show up. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Everybody will see it. Yeah. Everybody will see her true colors. Yeah. And everybody's gonna see how, like dirty she is, because she's gonna try to come like, oh, I'm the victim and whatever. And like people are just gonna look at her and they're gonna be like, man, is this bitch serious kind of thing? Okay, let's see about the daughters. That's very important. Yeah, let's see. Oh my goodness, poor kids. Like, I can't believe she dragged the kids through all of this. Being with a good person is like, how can you do that? The same thing happened to me last year, Daniel. Don't worry. I'm familiar with the energy. Will the daughters stay with Daniel? Oh my God, you know what? I'm actually getting a yes. Will it be all the time? I think it's gonna be like half and half. I'm getting that. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be like, kind of like, they will stay with you and then with her sometimes too. But yeah, they will not be apart from you. They will be part of your life and you're gonna be part of their lives. Are the children protected? Yeah, and your children are very, very protected, and that by virtue of your light. So there are spirits that are like doing nothing but protecting the children from anything that could hurt them. Look at the pendulum saying yes. Yeah. So yeah, the kids are definitely protected. Don't worry, they are fine. Yeah. Yeah, look, see, like it's not even stopping. There's like literally there are spirits that do nothing but protect those children. Okay, will the children be able to grow beautifully and in freedom and love? Yeah. And will Daniel find love after this? Yeah, see? And you have love coming in too. Like the actual good kind of love. Yeah, there's there's a story, and it kind of goes like there are powerful souls who it's almost like they challenge themselves, they come to earth. Marina's like, I'm single. There you go. Well, see, everybody can see that you're a good person, Daniel, like even the girls in here. Right, but anyway, there are souls who are like so powerful. It's almost they came down here as magicians, and then they got a soul attached to them that was much weaker to teach them, right? So it's either like you teach that soul and that soul makes it, or you cut them off. That's what's happening with that balloon over there. Yeah, Hannah's single too. Oh, okay, let's see. It could be the person. Yeah, it could be that girl. Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's see. Is it the girl Danielle is with now? Yeah, that's her. Yeah, so you already found her. Wonderful energy. Yes, that's her. Yeah. Darn it, Daniel. Sana. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so the Sana is good for Daniel. Yeah, Daniel, because you know what? You got free from your ex, and then like as soon as you freed yourself from it, like the new person came in, right? And that's a love you deserve, and it's good for you, and it's healing, and yeah, no, you're definitely gonna be fine, and you're in good hands with that person as well, and she's in good hands with you because I'm sure she's probably been through a bunch of stuff as well. Yeah. All right, you guys. So we did Blue, Row Queen, and Ashley and Allison. Okay, you guys. You know what? We are going to quickly go through this other readings because I have to go pick up my daughter in about 15 minutes. Okay. You guys are so funny. Oh my god, look at us building a little community here on YouTube finally. You're welcome, Daniel. It's a pleasure. I'm gonna be back tomorrow again, okay? So you're very welcome to come back. Yeah, no worries at all whatsoever. Okay, so Allison now. I got Allison's message. Your main strength. Okay, sounds good, Allison. I got you, love. Sounds good. Looking forward to seeing you again. Love and light. Allison Spear. Oh my god, Allison, I don't have time to tell you now, but your brother like showed up like to talk to me last night. I'm gonna tell you in tonight's TikTok live when we have a bit more time. Oh my goodness. Just out of the blue, I wasn't even doing a rating for you or like anything. He just like shows up. I'm like, I know this flavor. And he's like, yeah. He's like, you're pretty. I'm like, and the shaman card comes out. I was like, oh my god. He's a bugger. Well, because I told him once, I was like, you know what? Like, I'm like, man, you're like really like, like really strong stuff. Like, I mean, holy bananas, like, yeah, you're the real deal. And ever since then, he like kind of like pops up a little bit. He's like, yeah, you're a good warrior too. He's so funny. Okay, spirits, can we know about Allison's sister? What happened to her? Yeah, so they'll tell us. Let's get to it. I'm single now. Oh my goodness, like it's yeah, he's just like joking, obviously, but yeah, I had to laugh. I was like, okay, what do you have a message for Allison? He's like, not really. Okay, sounds good, Hannah. No worries at all. No worries. No worries. Thank you for being here and there. Yeah, no worries at all. Okay, let's see. All right, so what happened? Oh, so whatever. Oof. Okay, I'm getting the Nine of Swords and the Hierophant. Okay, so what's the Nine of Swords? So there was a lot of stress. You know what? I feel, oh, Allison, I feel like she got lost. She got lost, and it was like so bad that it's like she had to go back to source. Yeah, because I got seeking. Yeah, she stopped seeking source. And then they put her under stress, hoping that it was gonna work, and it didn't work. So, yeah, uncertainty. So in order to save her, it's almost like they reset her energy. Yeah, box of rain. Yeah, they cut the losses, because she wasn't hearing the call, she wasn't answering. Yeah, so that's what happens. That's what he does. Like, he's such a bugger. Yeah, because now I know his energy is not even from cards or whatever. He's like, seriously, like, I can like hear him. I'm like, you are trouble, sir. Yeah, so she had to go back to nature. Yeah, she had to go back to God. Yeah. Yeah, so so she could like restart again. Yeah, so that's what happened. Yeah, so because they wanted her to go through like the portals, but she wasn't going in the right direction. Yeah, and then they tried to like kind of put some stress on her, because that's how it comes. We start kind of feeling some pain, like mental pain. So we look at the situation, and they're like, okay, now that you see, let me help you and get you out. But she wasn't answering the call no matter what they did. So they were like, yeah, in order not to lose her at soul level. He is hysterical, honest to God. Like, he's such a funny one. Like, unbelievable. He is. Oh, Lord. I know, because I was like, like he kept talking. I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, what do you think about me? And he gave me like the card, the beauty way. I'm like, are you trying to flirt with me, sir? Like, yeah, and then he popped up like in my car once too when I was like driving. I was like, what are you doing here? Right, because at first I panicked. I'm like, oh my God, is Allison go? And he's like, oh yeah, I just came to talk to you. I'm like, wait, about what? Well, because I admire him. Like, I know that shaman energy, and I like admire it. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, man, that's big deal. I'm like, bro, you something, you something. And I think he likes it. Oh my God, that's so funny. Okay, let's see if there's anything else we need to know about this. I want to make sure I can get everyone. Okay, yeah, so you know what? It's almost like she lost her soul, and then they had to start new, because what is it? The seeds. She wasn't planting the proper seeds. It will be around. I'm gonna try to be there around like 10, Allison. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully depends when my daughter decides to, kind of listen and go to bed. Yeah, so they just called her back. Yeah, so they called her back, and they were like, okay, let's do this again, so she gets a new chance. Yeah, let me know, Alison, if there's anything else you would like to know. Otherwise, let's move on to Ro. If I don't know if Ro is here. Oh, she was extremely, yeah, because you know what, they usually do that with people that try to cast like illusion and then delusions, and people that hurt their own people, and then the spirit team comes in. Okay, Ro, you're here. How can I help you today? And then the spirit team comes in, because that's what they did with my mom. Like my mom was like a complete mess, kept like hurting us, and then they put her in the Nine of Swords, and it actually like makes a difference. She's kind of like finally, but. Anything from your spirit guides? Okay, I got you. Yeah, and like sometimes they like kind of like go in the right direction, but that's kind of like the last resort, when they start stressing them in their sleep, and giving them nightmares, and kind of like forcing upon them a dark night of the soul. Like, yeah. So but that didn't work either. So they were like, okay, you get a restart. Yeah, I know. Oh my God, he's a funny one. I've never had like people's spirits come to me just to kind of like hang out. Like, I was so surprised. I'm like, what? I'm like, who? Like, what? How? And I was like, never mind the how. I know the how. Yeah, he's like, you know the how. I'm like, okay, but I don't know the why. Then he just kind of like joked around, and then he left. Okay, giving. So, Ro, you are in a very like sunny energy. Okay, so you're in a good place. A lot is being illuminated to you. There's a joyful period coming as well, and you deserve it. Yeah, because you've been very giving, like you've given back to spirit, and you've given back to nature a lot, so maybe you didn't, quite get everything that you deserve from this world, but you're getting it from spirit now, okay? So yeah, they appreciate you. Yeah, because, what they are asking you now, you're back for good, Queen. You're so cute. Yeah, so what they're telling you now is like you cannot see it with your mind, okay? It's not a thing that you can see with the logic, right? So it's almost like, you look at your life and you're like where, like how, like everything is kind of settled, like nothing seems to like open, like how would this goodness come to me? And they're like, don't use your mind. Like close your mind and listen with your intuition, because that's where you see the energy coming in. Yeah, and it's love. See, because you cannot see love with the mind. You can only see love with the intuition, with the heart. Okay. Yeah, an explorer. You're going in a very good. You're about to either experience relationships, like in a different way, or maybe you're also kind of going in an adventure now, right? So now your soul is like done the work, everything. There's a door opening for you, and they are saying, okay, don't try to see it with the mind, see it with the heart. And you're going into a period where you literally like you get to play a lot. Honestly, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, it's there's something that's very like pure and like almost like a child about it. Yeah, I was getting that energy, Allison. Yeah, that was nasty. Yeah. Yeah, and look at the Queen of Cups as well here. We have unconditional love. Okay, so again, a lot of goodness, a lot of offering people things without expecting anything in return. And now you're going into a period where you no longer have to protect your unconditional love, right? You're gonna be able to offer it freely. Okay, so it's a much safer and exciting energy. Yeah, it's kind of like a Sunday in the summer. Honestly, that's what I'm getting is like, your life is about to turn into a freaking holiday. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is, a holiday with all complete with good people, food, music, like everything. Yeah, you are on a new journey here. You know what, Benita? I would love to do that. I am going live on TikTok tonight again. I'm gonna have to pick up my daughter from camp. I gotta leave in about 5 minutes. So I'm just, that's why. Yeah, so you're definitely good, Ro. Yeah, you've learned everything. So you're about to witness now what your beautiful energy really did. I know you guys are so sweet. Yeah, so let's see. After that, I have Queen, Ashley, and Ro. Okay, so yeah, I don't know if yeah, Queen is back. She says she's back, and I don't know. I haven't seen in a while. Okay, yeah, so you're going into a period of well-being, and they want you to embody that. Okay, so yeah, definitely, you've awakened to what love means as well. Man, I see no problem flow. You are a person ready to step into the new. You don't have anything attached to you. You don't have anything trying to stop you. You've cleared everything. You've literally like Ro, this is a very good reading. You've cleared everything. All the paths are open to you. Yeah, the only thing is you might not be able to see it with the mind. Yeah, no past evil attached, like nothing. Like you did so freaking well. Like all that is like not even in your energy. Yeah, if you did go through it before, it's not here. Spirit is like, oh, just like play some music, paint a painting or something, and just wait because there are portals opening and we go through them like as a wave together. So he's like, yeah, you made it here first. So, just, find something to play, like whatever you do here, read a book or something until everybody catches up so that we can go through the portals as a unit kind of thing. Yeah, no, you're part of the new world. You got nothing to do. Yeah, you moved away. You did absolutely everything. Yeah, it's done. This is a clear path from spirit, completely clear, nothing to worry about at all. Yeah, I don't even see anybody that's like touching you, nothing. Wow, I haven't seen a reading like this in quite a minute. This is something else. Yeah, it's amazing. You seriously freaking like made my day. I'm telling you, like this energy is something else entirely. Yeah. See, at the Knight of Pentacles, you're fully trusted and everything. Yes, Jay, so you know what? I will answer your yes or no question. I will ask you to subscribe to my channel, right? For as a fair exchange of energy, but yes. Okay, Jay Spirits, are you guys here? Well, is the dad mad? It's saying no. No, I don't think your dad is mad. Yeah, that's not it. Is he planning to come see you? See him without telling? Yes. Yeah, your dad is planning to come see you without telling you, yes. Jay, if you see me here, I'm gonna be here at the same time tomorrow. I have to go pick up my daughter, but yeah, I just have a couple people that I need to finish the readings for, and then I have to run. If I have time, I would love to look into it, but yeah. All right, and let's see. Is there a soulmate coming in for Raw? Is there a soulmate coming in? Yeah, yeah, there is. Yeah, yeah, you're calling it, and it's answering your call. Definitely. Let's see when time wise when this is likely to happen. Okay, so it says February. Okay, so it's definitely due to you and it's coming up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they're saying something about the summer. You might meet this person in the summer, but you might not be together until actual February. Yeah. Yeah, and Spirit says, that feels to you like a very long time, but really is gonna feel like a few days. You know? Hannah. Okay, let's see. Will Hannah be able to resub somewhere else? Yes. Yeah, is that what you meant? Okay, so I'm not understanding what you're saying about my sister. Is there a way of knowing how Joan passed away? Maybe ask your new boyfriend. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you know what? We can take a look at it, Allison, tonight. Yeah, let me just for my channel. Yeah, when I get to 1,000 subscribers, then you can resubscribe again. But I'm trying to make it onto my website. So yeah, I'm gonna just try to see how you can do that, and then you guys can subscribe to my website. Yeah, or Hannah, you can even go and just go for the free subscription now, and then when I do that, then we're gonna. Okay, so Queen, how can I help you, darling? You are next, and then we have Om and Benita if Ashley let her go in front. Queen, okay, if I continue to communicate with Lorenzo, will it turn into a committed relationship? I stopped contact with him last night because of a misunderstanding, so that may show in a read, but I'll fix that. Okay, sounds good. Gotcha, Queen, gotcha. Queen Spirits, are you guys here? Okay, is Lorenzo a good person for Queen? Yeah, he is good for you. See, so your intuition is working. Okay. Is everything kind of, going on track over there? Like we're all good? Yes. Okay, so everything is going in the right direction. You were probably even meant to kind of cut him off if he did something, like maybe yeah, is there a reason you cut him out? Because you need to like kind of set those ground rules, right? Okay, let's quickly do a relationship sprint here. Okay, yeah, so for you, I'm getting crossing. So you're moving from an old energy, shifting into a new energy. Okay, the Queen of Wands. You're going into your wish fulfillment. And this is a soul connection soulmate here. Okay, perfect. Okay, and there are some things you do not see yet. Okay, so yeah, they're saying, yeah, this is definitely what you need to be. This person is good for you. Okay, he is rushing towards you, okay? He is so damn attracted, he cannot stay away. Okay, but maybe he did something a bit reckless. Okay, so he is divinely guided to you and he's listening. He says something that I took the wrong way. Probably didn't mean... Yeah. So, yeah, probably, it's just because he's so damn excited, man. He's got an angel leading him to you, right? And then he's like, oh my God, I gotta, the angel is going fast. I gotta keep up. Right, so he might seem a bit in a rush, but yeah, no, he wants success with you. This is 11/11, happy home, happy, life kind of thing. Okay, yeah, so home, look at this. Happy home with freaking home with a bunch of balloons and hearts and everything, okay? So yeah, he has really good intentions. He needs to slow down a little bit because he's probably scaring you in a way because he's coming on so hard. Yeah, he's not confused about it. Like he knows for a fact that he wants to come towards you. Like he's Yeah, he's not like, oh, maybe let's take our time and see each other. Like he's like downright reckless about like the speed at which he's coming towards you. Like he's like breakneck speed. Yeah, and there's something to do here with learning the lessons as well. Okay, so yeah, like you might see like a little bit of halting in the energy because he needs to learn to slow down because that seems that's a lesson that he never quite learned. See you tonight, Ashley. Yeah, and with you, they are saying the lesson with you is to be able to, so you guys both kind of have a few lessons to learn before this relationship can really be what is meant to be. And with you, it has to do with letting the past go. Okay, so maybe you had like relationships in the past that didn't work out, like just people were like shitty altogether. So they are saying, listen here, you need to remember who you are, and you need to, yeah, the same thing. Yeah, exactly, right? So it's like you need to understand that this person is not them. Okay, so that is your your kind of what is it like that's what they are asking you to do. And he's gonna have to like learn to go a little bit slow because like this Knight of Wands, it's he's very fast. He's definitely like on point, like you can count on him for you're gonna see him coming from a mile away. But at the same time, he's so fast, he's like destroying things because he's like running so fast, and the horse is like burning the crops and stuff. So they're like, yo man, like it's not that kind of relationship. This is a soulmate. I need you to slow down. Yeah. And for the relationship, yeah, we have the world, like this is meant to really last until the end. I know it's early, to kind of like, like see that, but this is a relationship that's meant to like bring you guys to the end game for the both of you. Yeah, and it's what you deserve in a new world. Yeah, because you've put in really good work. Okay, like right now you're investing your energy properly. You're sane. You're down to earth. Yeah, so they're saying walk away from that because as long as you're worried about it, guess what? You're calling it in. Okay, so they're like, yeah, we need to put that in, we need to put that in the upright because it came up in the reverse. And you need to like realize, and even eight might be important. Like I'm seeing a few eights here. So yeah, they are saying, like you are investing your energy properly before you didn't, you know. Okay, let's see about that. You know what? Yeah, like you should probably open the channel of communication, but at the same time, don't be afraid to be wild, like you're not gonna scare this person away. Like just be like your passionate, like true self. I don't know. I'm getting the Queen of Wands here. So yeah, they're saying, be the leader in this, like because he's fire too, but he's kind of like reckless fire and you're stable fire. So they're like, okay, it's okay to step into that, like boss lady, like bossy energy. Yeah, I can tell you like that. Yeah, because the Queen of Wands came in the reverse. So maybe for a while you had to, kind of put the Queen of Wands on ice. And now they're like, man, like bring that witch back, like bring the good witch back. Right? And this person is gonna have to listen to you until he kind of can embody the King of Wands energy, right? Because right now he's at the a knight, so he's just going fast, and he's gonna have to slow down. And when he turns into a King of Wands, then he can hold the vision, like a long-term vision. You can count on him. He's a leader, like just the same way you are a leader, because I can see that clearly. You're like a strong person. Right, so yeah, you're gonna have to kind of like hold him accountable to slowing down, and then then he's gonna embody the King of Wands. Then he's gonna be like a power couple dynamic. Absolutely. Yeah, gratitude. Yeah. So that's what he's going for sure. Okay, let's see, should we apologize? Should we like like, I mean, as much as the Queen of Wands can truly apologize. Yeah, maybe just say hi. Yeah, waiting. Oh, he's waiting for you to do that. Okay, who's the one doing the waiting? Serendipity. And, oh, okay, so you know what? He's actually kind of at peace because he knows you're coming. I don't know how he knows, but he knows. Well, because he's got that connection with fire. No, actually, because yes came in there. No, he's not at peace at all. Yeah. Yeah, you would rather, yeah, contact, yeah. Oh my god, okay, let's see. Let's see what's going on here. 10 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, so, no, I think it's him that's not worried. He knows you're coming back. Yeah, he knows. He's like, look, because he sees you in the 5D. Yeah, is this, like, he knows. I don't know how, but he knows. He's like, yeah, she's coming, she's coming. He's waiting for you, like over there. He's not even bothered. For somehow he knows he's coming. You're coming. Yeah, yeah, by being prideful, exactly. Yeah, yeah. And we have Frozen. What's the Frozen about? The truth. Okay, the truth will set you free. Yeah, the truth will set you free, and it will guide you towards your wish fulfillment. So yeah, definitely, I'm just gonna check with the pendulum just in case. But then again, they're like, if you actually like realize that this is not a relationship like before, you're not gonna want to act like before, because maybe normally you wouldn't want to like go and say something or like, okay, possibly I was wrong. So now they're like, yeah, now because you want to go and like actually do fix the things, do come out with the truth, and that's gonna like thaw the whole thing, and we're going back into fire because now it's just frozen. So the truth will warm the whole thing up, and then we're going back into wish fulfillment, right? So they're like, yeah, it's almost like they had to test you to see if you really look at this relationship as something from the past, but you're not. Yeah, you're not. Look, the King of Wands. Right before they allow him to go into the King of Wands, right? Because otherwise they would have just kept it at the Knight of Wands. Okay, so yeah, they told him, man, like, look, your guys' spirits are like seriously already like together. Because yeah, they told him, they're like, don't stress, she's coming, and she's like, okay, hi, Pinky. Yeah, neighbor. Yeah, I don't know. He's like, yeah, just sitting there with his coffee, waiting for it to come back. What a bugger. All right, my dear, that is what I have for you. Let me know if there's anything else. And yeah, we're gonna do Om, and then I am yeah, I seriously have to run. Yeah, I'll be late with my daughter. He's so cute. I can some way to lose the leasing. Yeah, I'm working on my wait list too. Yeah, exactly. So you guys can just work together. Sounds good. Sounds good. Are you still here? Mika or Maya. Hello, Maya. Hi. How are you? How are you? Yes, Maya, I will answer questions for subscribers, so go ahead and subscribe. I'm gonna answer it. Okay. Will he open up? Yes, he will definitely open up. He's waiting for you. And let's see. Will Maya spirits, you guys here? Okay. Will Maya get paid next week? It's not gonna be next week, Maya. Will it be the week after? Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be more the week after. Yeah. Sure, Hannah. Yeah, I think Om stepped out, you guys. Okay, yeah, so if you guys want to ask your question, and I think you had, who was it? I think it was it Mimosa or Benita? Was it you, Benita, that you had another question? Yeah, if you guys just want to ask really quickly, and then I have to, yeah, because I can't leave my daughter in camp. Like she's a Cancer. I'll never like be able to forget that I did that. Like she'll remind it like until the end of time. Okay, when will Sean reveal his feelings to me and family? Okay, let's see. When is that likely to happen? Hello, Peach. A few weeks. I think that's what we got yesterday too, Benita, or last time, didn't we? Yeah, a few days to a few weeks. Okay, so it's coming right up. Like, right up. I've been feeling a bit cold. Sure, there is in my imagination. Or is... Okay. Hannah Spirits, you guys here? Is Hannah okay? Is she safe? Is there a reason why she's feeling the way she is? Is that an emergency? Okay, so they're saying it's not an emergency. It's probably a change in your frequency. But Hannah, if you're welcome, Benita. If you're gonna come into my life tonight in the TikTok, we can definitely look into it. And Allison, for you as well, we're gonna look some more into your sister, okay? I'm sorry, you guys, I really have to go. It's 4:44, and I'm gonna get in severe trouble if I leave her there, like, even a second after. She'll be like, you forget me, I don't have parents, I knew I was adopted. That's what she said to me before. She's like, I knew I was adopted, this really proves it now. She's a Cancer with a Scorpio moon, and she's 7, so that should tell you guys everything you need to know about her. Yeah. You're very welcome, you guys. All right, I'm gonna run, but I'll catch you all like either tomorrow or tonight, okay? She is a bugger and a half. Okay, bye guys.